At a time when we really needed pitching just like that, and then the offense supporting the pitching, we got it. So, like I said before the game, we're a little tight in the bullpen, and guys have been working hard. So, and the guy that needed to pitch, we got some innings for. So, credit to JMO for giving us 7 strong innings, and credit to the offense for creating some lead, a big lead, and having a great night.
How much of JMO's success tonight do you feel like was the pitch sequencing and working in the changeup more? It seemed like he talked about wanting to be less predictable.
Yeah, I think he mixed things up a little bit tonight for sure, and I think facing a team for the second time consecutively requires you to do that. But he pitched real well, and he took kind of what he learned from the last start and applied it here and did really good with it.
Offensively, what stood out to you the most in the 6th?
Well, I thought we got a great bat to lead off the inning from Seiya. That's always the first hitter having a great at bat, and I thought Seiya just drawing a walk and getting to 2 strikes and battling and laying off some pitches was a big moment. And then we just kept the line moving. It wasn't any huge hit. It was just keeping the line moving, really. So just credit to the guys for doing that.
I still have room to go in that department. I tried to throw a few sweepers to lefties and didn't land them. I threw more changeups. I felt like the curveball was pretty good. Other than one mistake overall, just stayed out of the kind of dangerous parts of the zone and just used the entire arsenal. So it was pretty good. And then once I got spotted a lead, it was just time to fill it up.
That first at bat where you're expanding with the changeup, how do you feel like that set the tone?
Yeah, I mean the changeup's kind of a new weapon for me. I've rarely thrown it in 2-strike counts just in my career, and then now to have a real weapon with 2 strikes, I have to be comfortable saying yes to throwing changeups in 2-strike counts. It's one of my best weapons to lefties this year, so I got to start doing it. I thought it was cool, too, that I doubled up on that. I threw a changeup and then went back to it. That's been an awesome pitch for me, and I think it kind of helps all my other pitches play better, too.
As much as you always want to obviously pitch deep into a game, just knowing the status of the bullpen, stretch right now, how much is that on your mind?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I'm going to still, do what I'm going to do, but I do like the feeling of showing up to the yard knowing this is an important one. I can not only have a good game for the team and answer back after last night, but I can actually be a good teammate and help the relievers out who I respect a lot. So I definitely had that conversation in my head with myself, this is a big day to go out there and be a good teammate and stuff, and I like kind of that responsibility.
In addition to being less predictable, you mentioned not throwing as many strikes. Just what does that look like in between starts? Does that feel weird to be practicing?
Yeah. I mean, it's not just going out there and I walked a guy to start an inning on 4 pitches. That's not what I'm talking about. But in between start, it looks like having guys stand in on me and just throw pitches that start as strikes and end up out of the zone, and doing some sequencing stuff, putting the strings up so I have a good idea of where the strike zone is and where I want to miss. There's ways to do it. I still have room to improve, but throwing Sanchez a 3-2 curveball and walking him there, I wish he would have swung at it, but I can always live with throwing a really good hitter, a really competitive curveball. So I just need to get comfortable doing that.
When adding a new pitch to your arsenal, how challenging is that in terms of keeping the consistency on your arsenal of the release points?
Yeah. I throw a lot of pitches. It's just something I've developed over the years, but I've learned as I've gained time in the big leagues. If I can execute a fastball down and away, then my slider will be good. If I can execute a slider down and away, then my cutter will be good. So I don't have to go out there and throw 60 pitch bullpens. So I just know if I can hone in my mechanics and work on a few cues and get the fastball down and away, everything else plays off that.
So was Pete giving you a little shower in game there to cool you off because you've been hot at the plate, or what was that for?
最近調子いいんでピートがベンチで水をかけてたんですけど、冷たくするようにヒートアップしてるんで冷たくするように水をかけてたんですけど、迷惑です。Yes, and he's crazy.
Craig was really complimentary of that bat you had to start off that big 6th inning. Just what was your approach there?
その6回の、大きなイニングにカンセル監督がセイヤ選手の打席のすごい褒めてたんですけど、その時の 姿勢とか何を考えてたんですか？
いや、いい流れだったんで積極的に振ろうっていうのは決めてたので、その流れに乗って周りが作ってくれた雰囲気に乗れたのでよかったなと思います。
Yeah, so we had good momentum, and I want to continue that. So I think the environment, the vibe that the team created there, I just want to continue that.
Just you've been DHing and now you've gotten the opportunity to play in the field. Just what has it been like for you back out in the field?
ずっと DH をしてて、最近外野で守ってるっていうのは、自分にとってどういう感じですか？
いや、もちろん難しいは難しいですけど、逆にプラスに捉えていろんな守備位置守れますし、試合展開も入りやすいので、すごく難しさは感じながらも自分のスキルアップとして、プラスに捉えてやってます。
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is difficult, obviously, but I think because I'm in the field, I'm more involved in the game, and so I think just for me, it helps me to be able to play different positions out there. So I think for personal, leveling myself up, I want to look at it positively and continue to do that.